good. Beer is good. Beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
All right, the excitement is built up in the studio.
It is.
Chuck's going to burst here any second, so we're back. Round 3 of the Carnage Round, the Craft Beer Buzz here on 93.7 KZ. I'm Tommy T with
Misty.
And Chuckerdoo. And we just announced, which everyone knows.
I do too now.
The New Belgium Brewing Company, employee-owned, independent, no more. They, or nigh no more, they have sold or have agreed to sell to a brewing company that is Mammoth. It is called Lions, which is in Australia, but they are owned from another parent group, Kirin, out of Japan. So and I've asked, I haven't gotten any answers back yet, but you know, when you're a New Belgium employee for a year, you get a New Belgium bike. After a year now, I was wondering, does that mean you also get the option now of a boomerang or a samurai sword?
Yeah,
I feel like that should go into play.
you should. They
or if
shouldn't
you're
just
employee-owned, how much of that do you get when your company sells to?
Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about all that. And while we're
still would
talking
like the
about
bike.
that, the
Yeah.
bikes are
oh my
beautiful.
gosh, they're amazing.
They're gorgeous.
Bethany, our listener, won
That's
a
right.
bike like 3 years, 4 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a New Belgium.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Okay.
bikes. Well, let's drink a New Belgium beer while we're talking about this.
Okay, so while you're getting that out, I mentioned Bethany. She listens to the show. We love her. But I was out at an event a couple weeks ago, and this guy did not know who I was. He was just like, saw my name tag Misty, and he was like, I listened to your guys' show. So, Eric, thank you.
Oh, right on, Eric.
Right on, Eric.
You didn't
And,
have to make Misty go, do you know who I am?
You know who I am. To say it like me. And our guy Joel. Been seeing him everywhere. He came out and
nice.
helped us with our Veterans Day collections.
Oh, right
I
on,
miss-
Joel, yeah.
I miss Joel.
Not our Veterans Day, but our Thanksgiving food drive.
Yes.
And so he was awesome. We
Right
still
on.
see Joel around.
Excelente. Yeah, I haven't seen Joel in a hot minute, but yeah, we have a lot of. That's one of the things we're so lucky to be able to drink beer in the studio together every week. But then we also have some great fans as well. So
Yeah.
thanks to
Yes.
everyone
Thanks,
who's
guys.
listening. So as you're listening to this, the New Belgium beer I'm about to pour is also a collaboration with another brewery out of Colorado.
Okay.
It is very related to what we do here at KZ.
Oh my gosh.
It's all about metal because it's a New Belgium True Brewing collaboration, which True Brewing out of Colorado is 100% a heavy metal themed brewing company out of Colorado. They make sours. They are delicious.
cool.
We wouldn't have sour beers in the U.S. today if it wasn't for New Belgium and the efforts they've put in. And so this is a sour collaboration. It's 6% alcohol. This is called their Where I Live series, and it is extremely limited. So
Oh, that's a nice color, too. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
yeah, so it pours of kind of
caramel.
almost like a caramel brown color.
Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I'm sorry.
I've never had this. Have we had
Smell it.
Tommy? Have you had a sour beer yet?
I don't know. If we haven't had a sour beer here, then no.
I'm doing my
I'm gonna
job
say no.
wrong then if we haven't. Man,
Smells
it
amazing.
Smells amazing.
So this is a 6.0. What does the bottom of the can say? It says something
It says
clever.
mixed culture sour
Okay,
on the
so
bottom.
What is that?
Let's see here. It says, "Hey you, rip this label off before recycling, otherwise it won't get recycled."
Yeah,
And ain't
Puerto
that
Rico.
Cool? What? Man, we are learning all types of stuff about litter and recycling just from
I
reading
was
our
going to say,
can
yeah,
labels.
is that in Puerto Rico where they have to rip the label off? Or is that, okay.
No, but here's the actual description we need. So the Where I Live is our return collab following True's version. What are they talking about? Where I Leave. Oh,
That's
gotcha.
metal talk, man. You know, like you spell true, T-R-V-E.
Yeah,
Yeah,
TRVE.
that's metal talk
yeah,
there.
so Where I Live is our
True.
return collab following True's version, Where I Leave. For this special beer with our buds from Denver, we brewed a base using 100% Colorado-grown malt from Troubadour Maltings and fermented it with a Norwegian KVIEK, Veek
Try
yeast.
it. I already
talking.
tried it.
Okay.
I love
Oh,
it.
drink
Keeps
it.
talking.
Yeah.
I just want to drink.
That beer was blended with a dark sour. Oh, okay. So this
A
is a
dark
blend
sour.
with Le Terroir.
Oh, nice.
So
Interesting, isn't it? Le Trois Ooh, a blend of what?
holy crow!
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, it
That's why
doesn't
we're like,
taste
"Stop
like
talking."
beer.
I'm sitting here
It's like a
reading.
nice dry wine almost,
Yeah.
or a cider almost.
Yeah, almost like a wine
It
or a
is.
cider, but
Yeah, it pours dark, but it does. It drinks very much.
And this is only a 6.0.
yeah.
I'll be.
Oh, man, is that
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, that's really, really,
Gosh,
really
what would
good.
this go good with as far as food? I'm trying to think what would taste like great after.
Bread pudding.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh! Yep. I love bread pudding.
Coffee cake.
French toast.
I'm thinking of...
I don't want another shred of lettuce.
No,
you know,
we're not having shreds of lettuce.
I'm thinking of anything like brown sugar. Honestly, though,
Oh,
like
pecan pie.
or
Having this
Yeah.
stuff tomorrow.
so
with
there's
pecan
our
pie.
dessert options for tomorrow. The other thing I'm really thinking, like honestly, just like a medium rare steak in this would be so good.
I mean,
Yeah.
would be, yeah. That is such a unique flavor, and I say unique in not a rude way.
Right, right.
You're very
No, not at
unique,
all.
It's
but
like, oh, you're special.
yeah, it's not like that. Not how I talk to my kids. No, I mean it. Like this is a
Yeah,
very
this is-
unique flavor profile. This is a really good one. I like this. I like it a lot.
So this is also every beer we've had so far is yeast or bacteria forward, which also doesn't sound good. But this is the bacteria you want to drink.
Cultured
Okay.
sour.
This is amazing. So
So where can people get this? Do they have to go to Colorado to get this, or is it like
you'd have to go to
absolutely-
Colorado, or if you go on the I'm not going to fully give it away because we didn't get much.
Can you buy it online?
Probably you can buy everything online.
Okay, well, I didn't
using,
know if that's what you were gonna say.
Cryptocurrencies and whatnot. No, well, if you go to the Cheyenne Beverage Facebook page,
okay.
on December 13th, Friday the 13th, we are going to be doing a Darkest Night event, and we're going to be doing a metal event.
Can I come?
Yes, you can. And so I'm just going to leave this as like a little scavenger hunt. So you have to go there, find out where we're going to be at, come join us. This is the only place you will be able to get the true collaboration.
There you go.
So December 13th, if you're following Cheyenne Beverage Company's
Mm-hmm.
Facebook page, you will get a hint as to where they're going to be in town.
Yep.
So that you can come out with us, because I'll be there.
We'll share that on the Craft Beer Buzz page. We'll share that on the KAZY page.
Yeah, I love
Because
it.
everything that's involving beer and metal should know about this.
Speaking of beer and metal and boobs,
Yes.
Miss Topless Wyoming.
What about it?
Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna
Nice.
go. I was asked to be a judge again, and I love
Hooray.
it. And so I want to see if we can get Crimson
Yes.
to come in with the new winner and do like this passing of the crown or sash
Yes.
or bra, whatever they want to do.
Passing of the tassel.
Yes.
Passing of the tassels. So yeah, I'll
Let's
have to
do
get with Crimson about that. But yeah, I'm really excited to go out to the Den Saturday night for Miss Topless Wyoming.
That will be a blast.
It is. It's always a blast. I love it. So
Yes, totally do that. And then we can get out. We have the Cowboy Joe back in stock, so Crimson won't have to murder
Oh
me.
yeah, she'll be
So-
happy.
cool.
So what do you guys think about the news about New Belgium selling? What's the gut reactions
I
here?
think it was getting so big anyways, and that they are growing with their styles and their brews, all the different types, that there was no other way to go but sell and go up that way. From what I understand, everyone had to actually agree to the sale, including the employees, because they had to agree to their payout or whatever they were going to get. They're not losing their jobs. They're
Nope.
still getting to brew and work and do everything that they were doing before. I just think they needed maybe a parent company to. They were just kind of getting too big. They're a huge brewery.
they are an enormous
I wouldn't have
organization.
assumed that they were an independent brewer as it was, just because of their
Just their size.
yeah,
Their sheer size.
and what they put out. So yeah,
And I'm not a fan. We all love that independently owned, the family operated, you know. And so this is it is sad. Now on the positive spin for it, because every brewery, like when they sell, they're like, oh, nothing's going to change, but then everything changes.
yeah.
Right.
So is that going to happen here? We don't know because
But you would really
this-
hope not.
Well,
Right.
but this one's different because every other brewery that sold, no brewery the size of New Belgium, like this is the biggest acquisition ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
You know,
it's
this
huge.
is massive. And
Yeah.
so this is something where now it's not like New Belgium's beers are now going to be brewed in some other brewing company. This is almost reverse. This is now another brewery's beers are now going to be coming out of New Belgium. You know, because they
Okay,
have
so-
the brewing capacity. You know, Kim Jordan put a note out to the fans talking about how, you know, the reason they sold to this company is because they're very much in line with a lot of their global efforts as far as like helping to maintain the planet and
So
things
it
like
seems
that.
they
And-
researched who was going to be purchasing their company,
For
and
certain.
that they have
yeah.
a lot of the same moral standards. And I don't think that a whole ton's going to change then with their company.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
And I was talking to, so the employee ownership, the way that works is the longer you're working there, the more shares you have within the brewing company.
Yep.
When the employees go to vote on this purchase, because it's not done yet, the employees
have to
still
vote.
have to vote. And so basically, if I've been there for 10 years, Misty's been there for 5, you've been there for 1, I basically have 10 votes. You have 5 votes. You have 1
Okay.
vote, and that's how.
that is
so that yeah. So it's not like
I like
it's
that.
not like
Okay.
a 1-to-1. So the people who have been there longer
per
get more of
year.
a say. Now the people who've been there longer are going to get a much
More
bigger
money.
payout
Yeah,
from this.
exactly.
Well, of course.
Who I feel bad for right now are the poor people in the tap room at the brewery who've only been there for like a year. They don't
Or
have
less.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't have hardly if any ownership.
Right.
But they're also the face of the brewery right now, and all these people coming in asking the questions, they're the ones having to answer it, and they're the ones who have been there the least amount of time. You know, so there's people celebrating and there's people weeping at
Okay.
New Belgium right now. So it is going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out.
Right. Do you know if they have more employees 5+ years in, or more employees that are 5 less years in? Do
I
you
think they have more employees that are, I would say, probably like 10 or less in. Because
Okay.
as they've grown over the last few years, they've brought on more employees than
Okay.
ever.
But would you say that's more than 5 years, those employees, that they've been there?
I
Like,
know,
is it
I
a good
don't-
number between 5 and 10 years, or a lot of turnover at the
Entry
I guess
level,
the
at
the entry
yeah.
level. Yeah, some of them does a bartending job for a year.
That's a good point, because you know what I think? I think from what I've seen, there are some employees that are more on the senior level that I've seen move on over the last few
Okay.
years
Interesting.
than there are newer people coming
Now, are
in.
they
So that could
still-
sway that vote.
Are they still going to be paid by the company? Like, are they still owners, employee owners?
So no, so they'll lose the ownership. They'll get a payout though.
Okay.
But the thing is, in that payout works almost like a retirement account. So it's not like they're going to get paid tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it will add to like when they can cash. I mean, they could cash out on it. They would just pay a penalty, like if we cash out on a 401k or
Right.
something, right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
So
Okay,
that's
it's interesting
so,
the way that works.
But yeah, so they could. But you know, there's a guy I know who's actually from Cheyenne. He was like the 3rd or 4th oldest New Belgium employee ever. And in the last few years, he actually departed the company. He still has those shares, but he's not an employee, so he doesn't get to vote.
It does, but
He'll
and
get a
also it doesn't
payout.
accrue. He
But
doesn't
he'll get a
get
payout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he
Okay.
doesn't get to vote.
Sure.
You know, so there. I have another friend I used to work with in Arizona. He'd been with New Belgium a long time. He actually just departed recently, and he's with another brewing company now.
Oh, that
he
is
still
nice.
has ownership, but he doesn't get to vote.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people that have moved on from those higher, more senior levels recently. So it'll be interesting if there's more
Lower level
younger
voters.
employees that have more, you know, they might have more shares. This is going to be really interesting to see. Does New Belgium stay independent, or do they become a global company?
When is this all supposed to be finalized by?
I don't
The
know
end of
when the
year?
vote's supposed to be. I would assume.
I think
they're
it was
probably
the end
trying
of the
to get it
year.
done
The
by the end of
article
the
I
year.
read, I think it was by the article I read. Was
Okay.
the end of the year. So that's really neat. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that, because I'd like
Yeah.
to really follow that closer. So
We'll keep stuff
as
up.
well as
and-
Miss Topless Wyoming.
Yeah, she'll want to know too for certain. I know.
I want to follow that closer too.
Yeah, don't we all? Well,
Yeah.
that being said, let's keep drinking
yeah.
some True here. I know we've gone a little bit long, but I feel like it was necessary.
It really was.
Well, yeah.
And our other segments were very short. They were short. They were short and sweet.
Yeah, we
We were waiting for the Carnage round.
Yeah, we've given a little
We're
to take a
just
little.
drunk talking right now and rambling.
Yeah. My clothes are still on.
Now.
I checked.
All buttons are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know. There's only 3.
Three
Oh,
buttons.
But it felt like 6 or 10 that came undone all the way down to my belly button.
Well, let's get off the air. I'm going to
Yeah.
go find my pants, and we'll come back next week with, we'll keep everyone up to date on what's going on with New Belgium and more beers and what's going on with beer around town. And
Yeah.
like you
All
get
right.
every week, and we'll find out who Miss Topless Wyoming is going to be for the upcoming year.
Cool. So lots of fun coming up here on the Craft Beer Buzz.
Lots.
Yes. But in the meantime, we're going to sign off and get ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes.
gobble.
Happy Thanksgiving
Eat too much, take wonderful naps, and we will see you next week.
Yes, we will.
on the Craft Beer Buzz of 93.7 KZ.